What's up, YouTube? So, do you consider Nicki Minaj black or mixed? And the reason I ask this is because you guys, remember that incident that happened between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B at a New York Fashion Week party? And, you know, during that situation, it kind of came up. Well, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B's, racial classification and ethnicities wind up coming up in the conversation. And some people were like, well, Nicki Minaj is mixed, and then other people were like, well, Nicki Minaj is black. So I kind of was just, I know this has been a minute ago, and I meant to do this a lot sooner, but it didn't work out like that. But here I am now. All right. So I just wanted to get you guys' take on it. Like, do you consider Nicki Minaj black or mixed? Like, for me personally, I always consider Nicki Minaj black because I feel like that's how she's presented herself, and I feel like that's how she's identified herself. But maybe I'm missing something, but I always just assume that Nicki Minaj identified as black. But then again, she is from Trinidad, even though that's like the Caribbean. But she's from Trinidad, and also sometimes in her music, like she'll kind of cite, I guess, different ethnicities or you know nationalities, what have you. So it's like, hmm. Like for me personally, I always just assumed that Nicki Minaj was a black woman. You know? Also, she seems to surround herself with like black people, although that, again, that doesn't necessarily mean you're black. Um, Also, she seems to date black men, although that, again, doesn't necessarily mean you're black, right? Also, she's in like a black genre of music, although, that doesn't necessarily mean you're black. You know? But these things all, put together, you know, and plus the way that she looks even. Some people say it's like plastic surgery. Some people say she got a skin lighten. Some people say she got a nose job. She got a boob job. She got a butt job. All these different plastic surgery rumors about Nicki Minaj. So, I'm not sure. Plus, um, sometimes she wears like blonde hair as well. But yeah, it's just something to think about, though. You know, some people have accused Nicki of sort of being black when it's convenient. That does happen, That does happen, shifty mixed folks, shape shifting mixed folks. But I feel like society tends to treat Nicki Minaj as a black woman as well as the music industry. A light skinned black woman, perhaps, but a black woman nonetheless. Um, I always felt that Nicki Minaj's hair texture was that of a black woman's. But to be fair, I don't think I've ever actually seen her real hair texture, but I always just assumed it was like afro textured hair. Perhaps maybe a looser variation of it, but textured hair. As well, I think Nicki grew up in a majority black environment, if I'm not mistaken. As well, I think she grew up in New York. I don't know which borough, Brooklyn, Queens, probably Queens, because I think like Queens is for like the black folks, right? Like the um, Caribbean black folks, and probably like the Native African black folks, and just I think black people in general. Um, and I know the Bronx is for like the Latinos, and from like the Caribbean Latinos, right? Like your Dominicans or Puerto Ricans. Hmm. If I ever moved to New York, I wonder what borough I would end up in, Queens or the Bronx. I don't know. I would like to try see both. Honest. You know, you know. And of course, you got Brooklyn for your artsy types. I think Manhattan for your like super rich Wall Street successful folks, and then Staten Island. I think that's like Jewish folks, Italian folks. I think Brooklyn might be for like Italian and Russian folks. I'm not sure. Let me know if you know about that. And as well, let me know what you guys think in the comment section about Nicki Minaj. Is she black to you or mixed? Other? Hey, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Adios and goodbye for now.